Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Stoichkov. No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shot, surely! Played towards the front line. Hazard caresses it through, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, Peter, I'm excited to see an outstanding goal scorer and a scorer of outstanding goals in Patrick Kluivert. His first touch is the path to his glowing success, and you've got to look out for that.
Yeah, this guy's a rare diamond.
Yeah, if you don't get to him quickly, you're in trouble.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, Van Nistelrooy! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Backward it goes. And now they can spring out of defence. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Serginho. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as
Mbappe gets through. Big chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe, and he's surging through. Oh, a bust challenge. Raul.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
It's gone for a throw-in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri. Azar. It's a really well-measured ball. Xavi. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look out. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. Azar. Vitinha. Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there is the half-time whistle. Oh, to review the first half.
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Inter Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back underway. Picked out brilliantly. Tries to get it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nice-looking ball. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Stoichkov.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rodri. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Azar. And that was very necessary. And they're back on the ball again. Serginho. And here's Azar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan are 2 up early in the second half. And he's picked it up out wide. Azar with a delivery.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Van Nistelrooy! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk. Rodri. Conte. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Searching pass he's played there. That ball looks at... And in! Oh, taken with style! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Bullish header! He scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Kluivert. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Azar. David Villa. Great ball, and he's in here. Good ball, good take. Nicely aimed pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vitinha. Inter Milan finding their passes. Back into the middle. Baresi cuts it out. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Hazard. Cafu gets a foot in here. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's had it nicked away. Vitinha. Kluivert. And it's Messi. David Villa. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And time is up. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Passing nice and neat. He's had a shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ball's gone astray. Now there's a fine ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He won't be happy with that one. Good ball, good take. Terrific header. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Stoichkov. No way through. Well, Jvictor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Stoichkov is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Foden. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Raul. Stoichkov.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight.
It's Xavi! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Taken back almost at once. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Van Nistelrooy. Xavi. Xavi. Rodri. Pedri. Gravenberg. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. Here's Vitinha. And it's Serginho. And it's Xavi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Foden. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hakimi. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been charged for a shot! Goal! Inter! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time. Mbappe is on his own chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that has put paid to that. Here's a sharp little ball here. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And they can counter here. Xavi does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. Good ball over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Cafu gets over and intercepts. And we've reached half-time. How was the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Inter Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. Time and again they are repelled. Foden. Vardiol. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Foden. Oh, big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This time surely!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. Stoichkov! No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the...
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Van Nistelrooy certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 4.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pedri, and he was quick to react. Foden. Now it's Ansu Fati. It's Pedri. Baresi. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. It's a threatening ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out towards the flank. Plays the return pass.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Vitinha powering forward here. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that...
He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rodri. Ansu Fati. Now it's Ansu Fati. And he's worked it through. Cafu calmly anticipates. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shifted it to the flank. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 38, numero 5, numero 21.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Back into the middle. Vitinha, and that is a little undercooked. He's only too happy to take that back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is good alertness. And it's Kluivert. Kluivert. Stoichkov.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rodri wins the duel this time. He's on it, can he get away? Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Vlahovic. Passes short and sharp. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. And this is Stoichkov. He's found a way through. There's no... And Stoichkov! Ødegaard. Reinders. And back it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's through here. Oh, he's burst through. And it's Kluivert.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Kluivert. Reinders. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. That has been slung wide. Cross from Ødegaard. Cut it out. Schneider. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. And he cuts out the supply. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now he's got space here. Neuer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Back into the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Has a shot! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Costacurta. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's through, now is he in? And he's heaved it away. Fofana, not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Still goalless at the moment. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aims beyond the defence. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Martinez. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. He's on it, can he get away? And that has been cleared. Fofana, chance here to counter. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Pellegrini. Martinez. That's a good ball. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's chosen to go back. Ribéry. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And That looks a decent chance, surely! Goal! Inter! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Modric. Knocks it out wide. Pulisic. Pulisic! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Tries to pass it through. Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Tomori does really well to win the ball there. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So off we go once more.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Martinez. And Martinez! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ribery. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Pulisic. Nice interception, well timed. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Decent enough try. No, again there's no way through. That has not gone well. Good take, a chance! And he's there to make the block. So, third corner of the game. Fofana attempts a clearance. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pellegrini gets into a good position. Looking to go deep. He rises! And he's managed to get rid. Inter Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pulisic. No, that was never going to make it. Ribery. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Akanji. Now, can they get him away? Pulisic receives him in a wide position.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Modric cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram is onto this. Backward it goes. Distributed tidily. And it's Pellegrini. And this is Ribery. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Ribery simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Inter Milan have their third corner. And that should get the job done. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. Rafael Leao! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rafael Leao is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Modric goes steaming forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through. Thuram! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And he's taking no chances there. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Oh, such a clever touch. And a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fratesi threads one in. Thuram makes the interception. Costa Corta. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Martinez. He's in a great... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And time is up. Inter Milan have done it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises...
Can he finish? It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Nice control. Deftly away. Mbappe. And he plays one through. Messi. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And this is Shevchenko. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Van Nistelrooy. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Real chance here. Belletti. Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Foot in. Tries to pass it through. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it into space. And it's Rooney. Now, he's got space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. And that should get the job done. Ambitious ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a searching pass. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Pirlo. Into the channel. Tries to get it clear. Club America with the corner. There first. Messi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Brilliantly cut out. That's a cute ball.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Hazard, can he get on the end of this? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to play it through. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Inter Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. That gets things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Great vision. Rooney. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Shevchenko. Azar. Thinks one through. Chouameni. And it's Rooney. And this is Shevchenko. Azar. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. And Van Nistelrooy! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. Azar. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. David Villa. No way through there. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely shaped ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Owen. Threads one in. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Villa. Club America can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hazard. Gravenberg. Belletti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. A probing pass. Oh, they could break here. Bastoni cuts it out. Chouameni. And it's Rooney. Azar. Conte. Inter Milan are coasting towards victory. That looks a good ball through. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And here's Owen. Hazard. Rooney.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pirlo. Costa Curta. Bastoni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And he hits the net! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Owen, sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5, Hazard. Viene sostituito con il numero 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Costa Curta. Bastoni.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Long ball upfield. Rudiger wins the duel this time. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. Inter Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Can he finish? That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he can clear it away. Looking for options for movement. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he was quick to react. Shoots! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already.
No way through. He's having a hit!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi, that's a cute ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Messi. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice looking ball. Messi's cross. Tries to get it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Strokes it back. And that's a good ball. No, that pass has been well intercepted. It's gone out for a throw-in. Conte. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Referee has just said play on. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Messi. And it's Conte. Now it's Messi. And they win it back again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. João Neves has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Conte. Half an hour played now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good take in a good area. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played into space. That's a decent clearance.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Club America with the corner. They're first. Gravenberg gets it away. Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Now it's Villa. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. And they're back on the ball again. He's found a way past. Now it's Rooney. Gravenberg. And Nistelrooy.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Villa. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Inter really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Inter Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Rooney. Shevchenko. João Neves. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. And it's Rooney. João Neves. And that's a dangerous ball. Conte. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. David Villa gets a good foot in there. Now it's Shevchenko. Defending was strong and firm. Gravenberg. And it's Azar, looking for a runner. Still just a single goal between the sides. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. João Neves. Mbappe. Azar. To Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts, tries to play it through, and the finish! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of...
Decent chance!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Now that is commitment to the cause. Club America have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Neves. Chouameni is onto this. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. And it's Hazard. Mbappe! Oh, he's burst through! Well, that has not gone well. He's played it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Conte. Oh, good-looking ball. Club America can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Owen. Messi. He's through. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. That is Conte. That is a great pick out. That's a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cannavaro getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Hazard. It's a good spell of possession, this. João Neves. It's a searching pass. Looking tidy in possession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Rummenigge. Oh, a delicate chip through. Messi. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bastoni. Owen chasing after it. It's come to nothing. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did...